I think the conclusion here is we need to step up our game in California to address this opioid epidemic. It's not a Democrat problem nor a Republican problem, not white nor is it brown. It impacts all of us, so I'm pleased that we have a bipartisan solution up here to dealing with these issues. We heard about the human toll of this. We know that there are too many lives lost, over 2,000 overdoses every year in California. We see the families' faces. Some of us know people in our own communities that face addiction. We know the cost of productivity, over $1 trillion, $1 trillion since 2001 in our nation. We know the impacts to taxpayers. We talked earlier about thousands of people being hospitalized with overdoses. Well, that cost a couple $100 million to the hospital system to essentially take care of people in the hospital setting when they should be getting treatment in the first place. So we need hope for individuals, hope for families, and hope for California to tackle this issue. And as was noted, there is no one silver bullet solution. There's no panacea. This needs to look at the front end and the back end. My focus is on treatment. And I have two bills that I'm announcing. One, Mr. Gallagher just spoke to, creating the California Opioid Prevention and Rehab Fund, a $100 million fund here in California, paid for, frankly, by the industry, because we believe that they have a deep responsibility in this crisis and bringing some solutions to the table as well. So we'll be working on that in a bipartisan manner in the coming weeks. The second is there's, as Dr. Arambla mentioned, there's great promise in this medically assisted treatment. The success rates are tremendous versus the old kind of detox method. But it makes no sense here in California. I could go to the hospital right now and say, I have a broken foot. I could leave a couple hours later with 30 doses of Oxycontin. I could go the next day and said, I'm addicted to heroin. I would like to get on treatment. I would like to get on Suboxone, buprenorphine, but that same doctor can't prescribe me the treatment to get off of my addiction. So we're going to be looking at legislation to increase the training for doctors when they get their medical license, as well as continuing education to make sure these doctors can prescribe the treatment to really deal with this issue finally here in California. So again, we have a package of bills across the board, and I'm so pleased that a bipartisan group is stepping up to address this issue.